Hey tubes, been a while. It's Blazer Project. Well, today we're sandblasting some panels and getting some at least primer put on them to stop the rust, because that's the biggest killer of long-term projects, is what I'm dealing with right now. So let me show you what what I got last time I went to Wichita to fuel part stores. So here we go. Got a siphon style sandblaster. That's air pressure's all set up. Got 2 bags of the glass bead media, helmet, jean jacket I already had, and some new welding gloves. But here's what we're getting ready to do. Now, I know this part down here was bad enough that there's a hole getting ready to start. I don't want that going any further. Mainly the rub spots, sandblast most of it. Get some of that sandblasted and work on the hood, because I do not want to lose this thing at all, and it could use a good coat of paint for the winter storage, which it desperately needs. Plus also it is freaking straight and there's no other holes. So that's that. And I also got some rust here. So let's sandblast them. Let's sandblast away. I'll suit up and let's get to work, because this part right here is critical to stopping that rust. Not permanently, but long enough to where I can get some body panels ordered, because that is not going to be cheap. So I'll turn you back on when I get to a stopping spot. Alright, tube's done sandblasting. Now I'm coming over here to get the primer. Where is it? Ah, bingo. Now here's the job done. Now I'm just sheesh. Now this also uncovered something else. That right there is more Bondo. That's gonna be a problem spot to fix. Also found a new hole, which I'm gonna have to freaking patch. But overall, I mean, sheesh. More holes and so forth, but overall I am pretty pleased with the setup I got. Got the rub spots over here for the hood, just got to spray paint now. But here's what I'm using: just a basic siphon style sandblaster. Guns up here, switch to a different nozzle, but this rubber hose goes all the way into your media. I'm using glass beads, and it just siphons it out. They run at around 80 to 100 psi, and one bag did all this. That was nice. And it's going to take a lot more to do the whole thing and so forth, and for that it's going to be professionally done. I'm not doing it, so that's that. Now primer, I'm using Rust-Oleum automotive primer, basically just to get a coat on. This is just to prevent the rust from spreading and so forth. I'm gonna have more sandblasting later on and so on and so forth. So yeah, it's called boring body work, but it's got to get done if I want this thing to look as show quality as possible. Plus also I'm learning, and I do not want to lose any more body panels. I got to spend at least probably close to $2,000 or better for the rest of it. The biggest one being the floor pan, which is gonna suck because that's close to $500. Then you got 125 freight charge on top of it. So yeah, it sucks. But overall, you can see I'm just in my backyard doing this on my spare time on my days off when I get the chance if the weather behaves. So that's that. Oh, and also toolbox. I love this truck, but she's starting to show her age, so I'm currently hunting for a new truck. So that's a big biting funds. So yeah, it sucks, but sheesh, I don't have a choice. Engine's showing its age. There's a bunch of rust in a few places. I got one quarter panel that just went rusted straight on through. But still runs, drives and everything, but it's time to retire the old beast and get me a new truck, because I desperately need it. So that's that. Update everything and so forth. I'll put in the description below where you can get these tools, the hood and so forth. The jean jacket you're gonna have to find for yourself. I have had no luck unless you get it off of Amazon. What else is new? But welding gloves, you can get those at Orscheln's or any welding supply store. The hood and the siphon gun, I'll put those down in the description where you can get where I got mine, so you guys can have them, because if you're doing this in your backyard, it's a nice thing to have. And trust me, when a bag of media is about like 10 bucks a piece, you can't go wrong with that. So enough babbling. I gotta finish this up before it really gets dark. That way the paint dries and I can get these back underneath the tarp before nightfall. So I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out for now. Thank you, and subscribe, like, and comment. Bye.